You're basically an adventurer, and you've been told about this great evil that exists inside this labyrinth. And once a year, this door opens up, and the hero starts as a teenager and enters this labyrinth. Now, if he or she were to fail inside this labyrinth, they get kicked out. Well, time is going to pass. The hero is going to age over that year until the following year they get another shot at it. And so what you're going to find is, depending on how many times you fail inside this labyrinth, your hero is going to age over time. And so things like their stamina might change, or their intelligence might change, and really they're sort of committing their lives to solving this problem, destroying this evil.
How do you feel you're pushing things forward with this title?
Our goal is, we want everyone who touches the game to have an incredibly immersive experience, find it really compelling, entertaining on its own right, without any flashy VR gimmicks. We're saying we want you to legitimately feel comfortable and entertained. And if everyone touches the game, comes away with that, then I think we've succeeded.
How has your past experience building 3D worlds helped with the VR exploration?
We have a long history of doing dungeon development and Darksiders and big open worlds, and so we're applying a lot of those classic game designy things into this game to make it's a classic game, so a gamer's going to feel right at home here. But also having that AAA edge kind of gives us a leg up when we're trying to optimize the worlds. We have to hit 90 frames per second, and that's important.
What excites you about Oculus Touch as a developer?
So I finally got to check out Touch here at the Oculus Connect 2, and so my head's just like, Chronos is a game developed with the Xbox One controller in mind, but I'm sure after this we're just gonna jump right in. I mean, it's limitless. You look at it and you can't help but imagine a million things to do.
What are your thoughts about how quickly VR is evolving as a game platform?
I couldn't be more thrilled with that. I think, I wish that when Chronos came out, we had 100 million install base. That's not going to happen, right? But we will get there. And I think as long as every experience that someone has with it, every interaction, they feel comfortable, they feel entertained, they feel the potential, then we're going to get there. And I think, everyone's going to have it. It really is like new media, and it's going to be a force.
And so that'll tie into where do you see VR in 5 years from now?
5 years. I'd say VR in 1 year is going to be crazy, and we're in this brave front where you're inventing stuff every day. You're solving brand new problems that you've never encountered, or that were solved in previous, technologies that are now back again. And I think, somebody's going to touch upon how a camera should work, or how character motion should work, or how does a movie work. And then some of those things are going to maybe last for the next 20 years. They're going to become the tropes, and some of them are not. And so it's really interesting to know which ones are going to stick around, or where we are. In 5 years, I think it's going to be unrecognizable, But I think the core tenets are still going to be there. In 5 years, we're still going to be wanting to make, engaging entertainment, stuff that sucks you in, stuff that gives you memories. That's the most powerful thing about VR, is that you have a personal memory as if something happened to you.